Hey everyone, Monday update. Tony George, DocSports.com. NBA playoffs continue today. And the NHL playoffs start today. We have a 7-unit play. We've had 8 7-unit plays the entire season in the NHL, and we've went 7-1. We've had 16 top plays in the NHL overall this season, and we're 11-5. That's the hype. Okay, let's get to this NBA play today. Brooklyn and Philadelphia. This is something that you rarely will see in the NBA. Or even in college basketball, even in high school basketball, even the WNBA. Brooklyn lost the first game in this series by 20 points. They shot 56% from the floor and 45% from three-point range and still got beat by 20. I bet you grandma's bonds that if you told me in an NBA game that a team shot 56% and 45%, and you said what was the difference in the score when the other team shot 47% from the floor, I'll tell you, I'd say they won. No, they got beat by 20. Philadelphia did shoot 49% from three-point range, and James Harden looked like he was playing back in Houston back in the day in this game. That being said, the total is 213.5 or 214. Under is my free play. Because there's no way these two teams are going to shoot like that again. Matter of fact, I don't even think Brooklyn's going to be able to break the 100-point mark. So I'm going to go under. Contrarian. A lot of people pounding this. I heard some guys on VSiN this morning talking about how this is going to fly over the total. Well, strange things happen in the playoffs. They did yesterday. All the dogs covered except Denver, who we talked about on your free play, which won for you yesterday. It's just a mismatch. People aren't talking about Denver. All the big, I told you I wasn't willing to lay 7.5 with the Suns. We had the Lakers plus the number. Strange things happen in the NBA postseason. I'm not laying 10 with Philadelphia tonight. Especially in what I think will be lower scoring than the first game. Is it the zigzag theory they call? Whatever happens one game, you go the opposite the next, and then back the other way the next. No, it's just right here, right now. I just think it's going to be an underplay. We've got a 4-unit play in the late game tonight between Golden State and Sacramento. And as I mentioned, we have a 7-unit top play in the NHL to open up the playoff season, and why not? Way up on the house's money all year. Had a great my best NHL season since I started doing it about 8 years ago. And I plan on continuing that role. Stepping back in baseball. Baseball's been very disappointing out of the gate. I may step back 3 or 4 days because we're going to get it right. Sometimes it's what you don't do that counts. So it's not like I'm laying on the couch watching Netflix. I'm going over numbers and working on it and trying to get it straightened out, making a few picks on the side, seeing how they go out, how they end up. Liked a lot of games today, passed on all of them. So, and I'm bringing on a staff capper, which I didn't have this year in baseball. So I'm going to bring one on because we're going to get it right. Not a good start to the Major League Baseball season, and it's still April. I got news for you. We're going to get it right. Just, I'm always transparent to everybody. If I'm not putting out a good product, I'm not going to put it out. If I own a bakery and I can't get a loaf of bread to rise, I sure as hell not going to sell it. So we're going to get it right. We'll be ready to go here in the NBA today also as well. Two-player props up on the prop section in the NBA. And hey, I mentioned to you golf over the weekend. Remember PGA? A lot of you jumped on board. Glad you did. We're still unbeaten after 4 weeks. Swept 2-0 yesterday in a PGA. So thanks for jumping on board. And we will be back at you on Tuesday with an update. Have a great Monday.